okay? Now I gotta try it. See, I don't know any of these accents. I've watched a fair amount of Kim Possible, but there are always episodes with Shigo and the scientist who's... I mean, Shigo is just a normal white girl voice, but the scientist I don't even remember. And the Patton Oswalt character that does the voice of his German voice that he did in like one of his first Comedy Central shows. He did the voice of a painter that was like, you know, you will paint, like that was his painter voice, and then he like uses it in the Kim Possible show, which is just weird. It's like, oh, that's Patton Oswalt, the comedian. Anyway, so I'll have to make up. I'll use my my UFC Colin McGregor accent for this guy. So anyway, welcome to Wacky Wally's Weather Machines, the #1 choice in discriminating evil, choice of the discriminating evil mastermind. And I'm Duff Cliggan, the discriminating evil mastermind. I hear that she be selling weather machines. Yes, yes, we do. That is, when master criminals don't steal them from me. Oh, yeah. I hear that happens a lot. As a matter of fact, that's precisely why I've come here. To buy a machine? Nay, lad, to steal it. Oh no, not again. I've unlocked a new move, a new gadget. I'm always on duty. Kim, where are you going? Wade just called Duff Killigan up. Because I don't pay attention to punctuation marks. Wade just called. Duff Killigan apparently stole a weather machine. So, where are you off to? French Alps. Wade isn't sure what he's up to yet. Well, good luck, dear. I don't have more than one white girl voice. I don't even have a white girl voice unless it's Valley, and I don't feel like doing Valley. Like, let me clue you guys in on the way I do things, okay? The main character's always gonna have my voice because fuck that shit. Alright, then I'll just add extra voices depending on which voice pops into my head when I see the character. But I have no idea, like, unless I've watched the cartoon, like, a million times, I have no idea what the people sound like, you know? And when it's Disney cartoons, they always just sound like different types of white folks to me, so... You know, even the black actors in Disney films sound like white people, so I don't get it. I mean, that's me saying that, so that means they really sound white, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's get cracking, shall we? Hey Wade, so what's the sitch? Looks like Killigan. He's Killigan. He's got a kilt. Looks like Killigan landed on the 3000 LXS weather machine on top of the mountain. The weather's pretty bad up there, so you're going to have to climb up the old-fashioned way, bitch. Okay, anything else? I almost forgot. I left a few bueno nacho hot sauce packs in your gadgets. Since you're going into cold territory, I thought I might be helpful. Wade, you rock! My wife used to say that till I told her to stop saying that shit because it gives me a negative boner. Telling me I rock is not a compliment. It's just the white person's way of saying I'm white. You rock. Give me a high five. No. I'm not going to. Anybody out there want to tell me I rock without it being a pun, you can suck my dick. Like, seriously, I'd rather have somebody, like, pun you rock to me. You know what I'm saying? And instead of saying it like Kim Possible saying it right here with the half side eye looking down to the left. You rock. Like, hand me a rock when you say that, or I'm just gonna look at you like... I mean, I'm gonna look at you funny either way, but still. You rock. Damn, that hot sauce is on point. Okay, here you go. I guess I need to do this. Is that the way I should be going? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, give me the extra person. Most people call it an extra man, but see, I'm going gender neutral. All right, but let me do that later. Kill this guy now. No. Eat it, yep. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell is this? Ah. Okay. Thing is like, don't go this way, you idiot. Go that way. Not you again. Go that way. So I'm always in this weird area where I'm a black nerd. I fucked up. Where I'm a black nerd, but I don't know enough black people to kind of justify my nerdiness, you know? Like, I know other black nerds for sure, but, you know, the stats of what I'm nerdy in are, like, way out there. There's not that many nerds that... I don't know. I would think there are, but... Every time I meet nerds, like other nerds like me, they're oddly specific. I mean, which is what nerds are supposed to be, obviously. If you're a nerd, you're specific about some stuff. But black nerds are weird because they usually are nerds without a base. Does that make sense? Like they're nerds by themselves. And then they find other nerds, possibly black nerds. Depends. Sometimes you run into black nerds and you don't like them because they're all on this there can only be one black nerd in this group type shit, you know? Like if I see other black nerds, I'm pleased as punch. I thought y'all were dead, you know. There are some black nerds that only hang out with black people, you know? Ouch, I took an L for that drop. Y'all are like, I didn't watch this Kim Possible thing to hear you talk about being black? Anyway, there are black nerds that only hang out with other black nerds, you know? There are black nerds like me that can pretty much pass in every situation. Except for when you're trying to platform here in the snow. I'm glad the snow stage happened early, by the way. Or the ice stage. Because y'all all know it's coming, but it sucks if it's like the last stage or some shit. Like, oh, he's got his headquarters in the Alps. You're like, ah, really? Could have done this like 3 stages ago. But yeah, this is, again, sometimes you run into black nerds that are so used to being solitary that they don't know how to hang out with other people in general, which is just weird because as a black nerd, you don't run into too many other black nerds and it kind of sucks. You just spend a lot of time going, I wish there were more black nerds, but then... You don't, like, you feel weird when they're around. You're like, oh, hi. You. Jeez, man, really? I'm gonna have to fight him again. There we go. There we go. Nice. Gotta be careful now because I don't have any energy. I blew it all and fallen like an idiot. Anyway, sometimes you run into black nerds that are so pro-black that you can't relate to them. They're like, I'm a black nerd that hangs out with only black people. So, like, they'll be like, oops. They'll be like black nerds, but black nerds specific to a black nerd, or specific to a group of black people in general. So they're more black than they are a nerd, and everything they look at comes from a black person perspective other than a nerd perspective. See, most of what I look at comes to me as nerd perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll wonder if it's racist or anything later, but most of the time I'm more Most of the time I'm more concerned about it being Scheiße. I'm in trouble. Most of the time I'm concerned more about whether or not it makes sense. If that makes any sense to anyone. If it doesn't make sense, then my brain will strive to figure out what that health thing only gave me 1 bar of health. That don't make sense. Anyway. Use my flip move. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna beat your ass first. I gotta throw this second. Yay! I didn't know it melts. It melts regardless of whether it's after or before. I'll take this whole thing. Thank you. That was a bad move. I think I need my grappling hook back. Why do they start you off so high? It like kills the animation, makes it look really janky. Look at that animation. But if you do it low, this shit look like Spider-Man. You know, does anybody know who Timberland is, the producer? Speaking of black nerds, Timberland made, like when I was in college, Timberland made these songs that were like, what am I looking for? Get up there. They were, nerdy. Like one song was quite clearly copied from the original Spider-Man, you know, dun 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 dun, and the song was like, here we go, so wave your hands for Missy, Meganu, and Timberland. We can show you how to party right, so pass the and to keep it hype. All right, we're gonna party tonight, and then they had the little rap verses, but it was really like Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. It was so weird, and that like brought the little nerd out in me. You know what I'm saying? It made me like super weird. Why did that go there? Well, I need you, so fuck it. Let me get back over here, beat your ass. Oh, no, I don't need that. I need this. Throw this. You shall melt. Oh. I could fall down that way? Does that put me in trouble then? That's nice. Oh, okay, that works. Weird tree branches. Have you ever seen a tree branch you could stand on like that? Holla. Okay, that was whack. Anyway. One of the things about being a black nerd is coming to grips with the fact that sometimes people don't know what the fuck you're talking about as a black nerd. Like you're in the minority, like ×2, like other black nerds don't know where the fuck you're coming from. What the fuck is this? Oh, I gotta use this. Okay, I guess that works. We in there? Want this? But I'll beat you up each time. That's that's Jackie Chan and Rumble in the Bronx. He said, "You leave my uncle alone. You stay away from this store. I beat you up each time." It's the case. I like to call out my references because nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about otherwise. This is gonna be troublesome. Not as troublesome as I thought, huh? Get that. Really though? Can't get up there? That's lame, son. This is a very weird stage. Because I can't, I mean, I can tell where I'm at if I use the camera pan thing. But the stage is me going up, so I can't, I'm like making blind movements into these things. Like, I should have made that for real. How did I not make that? Let me try it one more time. If I don't make it, fuck it. I didn't make that. I'm actually really disappointed. Oh well. Guess I gotta use the grappling hook. Look at that hole up there, man. Shit. There we go. Do I want to go this way? I do need some power. Excuse me, sir. Can I grab it like that? Oh, okay. Well, that works too. These holes, though. He didn't see me, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Throw that down there. And we are all set. Get that. And this. Take that turnaround pimp slap, son. Anyway. I'm in a weird position where I'm like a black nerd, but I'm not physically inept, you know? Like, the reason I became a black nerd is just because I have a really good memory for stuff, and I like to play video games and collect comic books. But, you know, I'm at least a beta male level athlete, you know what I'm saying? Makes it weird. It's like, oh no, I can like do other stuff. I'm just a crazy guy. Is this the end? Thank you. Goodness gracious, that was a long stage, and by long I mean it was weird. Anyway, and the music wasn't very good either. Ayo, Kim. I got news, good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. Yeah, I always pick bad news too. I found an anonymous web page that advertises the highest golf club in the world. That's why he needs the weather machine, to make the snow melt away. That was his plan. Damn, if that was the case, he could have gotten the weather machine without stealing it, huh? He just bought it on a plan and then paid it off later, like using a credit card or something. You didn't have to steal it. Get that damn weather machine, man. Hold on, I gotta sit down. Excuse the mic handling noise. Bring the mic up, around. All right. Sorry about that. So that's why he needs a weather machine, to make the snow melt away. So what's the good news? Hey, you're gonna love this. You forgot to steal the user's manual, son. You mean he doesn't know how to operate it? That should make things easier. Okay. Thanks, Wade. She be cutting those conversations short. I know Wade wants to talk a little longer. Looks like that type of dude that's like, so, what's going on tonight? Damn. Oh, I made it. Okay, cool. What the hell are all those milkshakes and stuff for anyway? Other than giving you extra points. Anybody gives a shit about points? You can't even see me, bruh. That's fine. Oh, now you can see me because I changed my thing? Boo. Kim says you suck. Oh, this song is really making this stage an arduous chore. I hope the other songs are better. I want to kill that guy, though. Here we go. It's weird that the packets also melt ice, but not snow. And these things, those are so weird. But I found out that you could just kick them or something, which makes them even weirder. See, look at that. You can blow them up with the picante sauce. Like, I've been trying to dodge him the whole time, but apparently you could just be like, fuck you, ball. It's a weird addition, just floating steel balls from nowhere. Everything else has been attached to something. It all makes sense, but then all of a sudden you get these floating steel balls that are like, what? Why are we doing that? Also, Kim actually gets up off of a ledge in a way that is more plausible. Most of the time, the people just get off ledges by pulling themselves up using their hands, and it's kind of weird. Like, Kim Possible at least will put her feet on the thing and then try to use her momentum to get up. Which is acrobatic, you know, and she's an acrobatic lady, but I have to say, man, unless you're Spider-Man, it's kind of hard to just climb. I've never seen anybody climb up off a cliff. Like, no, I got this. They don't need your help. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I should have caught it that time. All right, let's get the... There we go. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to use a grappling hook there. Now that I know that guy's around, I don't have to use a grappling hook anymore. You eat that. I can use a grappling hook if I want. Oh, I switched too early. You eat this. Then you eat this picante. Ah, that sucks because it took out the ice, so I can't glide under there. Why can't I pull myself up? Whatever. When is the ice coming back? Extra man. I need as many as I can get. Oh, come on. Let me try using the D-pad. There we go. Can I use... Thank you. To normal. Punch you in the face. Oh, I was about to say, when you gonna die? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's why. That's all of it, right? Yeah. Damn it! That's the problem with getting the extra special stuff. Sometimes you get busted. Like you fall down extra levels trying to handle this dumb shit. Oh, was that where I was supposed to go? I guess so. Yay me. You're gonna get hit. Oh, man. Oh. I mean, to be fair, this is one of the least frustrating snow stages I've ever been on, but still... Can't wait till it's over. That music. We shine in mediocrity. Tell me this is the end. It's over here. Absolutamente nada.